Hello. Hello. Is there anybody in the live right now? I'm not too sure. I know that I tried to make this like live chat on the screen. So if anybody like writes something in the chat, you'll see it on the screen, but I probably pressed fade. So it's like fading. I know I did press fade, but I didn't actually really know what I was doing. So um yeah, hopefully you can excuse the fact that this looks a little bit funny. But yeah, other than that, I posted right now on Discord that I am live, so hopefully people will start to join. Well, other than that, um, hello to whoever is in the chat. It does say that one person is in the live. Um, yeah, okay. And other than that, hopefully you can hear me well. Okay, sorry for that. I'm right back over here. Um, yeah, I am right back here. Just one second. You can hear my chair creaking, which is pretty annoying. So, I'm going to change the chair real quick, and I'll be back in 1 second. I'm back with the brand with the new chair. Hopefully yeah, this one doesn't make a lot of noise. So I am going to right now. Hello, Grizz Goat. I am just going to open up Planet Zoo right now, and yeah, let's go into the game. Okay, so I was really planning on making a little like what's it called? Wait, just 1 second. I need to open up the chat so I can see if you guys write anything. Um Okay, so hopefully you can see everything in here. Hopefully you can see the zoo. I was planning on doing a little bit of a um live for just not a live, a what's it called, a tour around Willow Creek City Zoo, because I got a couple of comments saying that hello, I see another person joined. Hello. Um so I was planning on making a doing like a little tour of Willow Creek City Zoo. As I said, it isn't completely finished. There are a couple of things that aren't finished and that I need to go back and fix. But for now, I'm okay with how it's looking. I do feel like I have quite a lot to fix in here, but it's okay. I might do it during the live. I might go back after the live. But let's start the tour. So if we like start in here, you can see that this is the parking lot, and this is where the guests spawn. it's in this like, what's it called? It's in this bus stop. So this is where they enter, this is where they pay, and they just walk into the zoo. It's pretty self-explanatory, but there are a couple of ways. I would imagine that they would just like drop off here or park over here if they were real guests. You can actually see some stuff back there that I've been working on, but that's not for now, that's for another time. Um, if you enter in here, you can see the little, like this entrance. I'm planning on adding a little fountain or just a place. Um, I just read your comment. Thank you so much. It shouldn't put you into shame. I feel like, everybody will get there at a certain time. It took me a lot of time to learn how to build like this, and I still feel like I'm progressing every single day. So you really don't need to feel bad about your builds. I believe in you. I believe that you'll become a really good builder. So I am planning on building like a little centerpiece in here, maybe a fountain, maybe some trees, so just a centerpiece in here. This is where the guests enter. This is where I would imagine they would buy the tickets, and then they would enter here and pay over here. This isn't really super realistic because obviously they could buy the tickets in here or not buy the tickets. Obviously they could just walk through here and leave from here, but it's only a game, so I really don't know. I'll have to think about that and just like see how I can make it a bit more realistic. I would also love to decorate this interior a lot more. I feel like I built this. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put it on pause because you can just really hear the music of the hat's fantastic, and it's a little bit annoying. So I feel like I'm going to decorate this whole area a lot more than it is decorated right now. But I just need to find the time and to do it. I might do it in this live stream, who knows? I might just have the time and feel like doing it. So so I can do it. Oh my god, this is so nice that you based your dull habitat of my porcupine habitat. Thank you so much. Also, my habitats take a really, really long time. 3 hours is a pretty long time. Sorry for the big pause there while I was reading the comment. Um, Thank you so much for telling me this. It really does make me really happy. But yeah, anyways, I feel like I just really need to work on this area quite a lot. All of these chairs are not mine. They're from the workshop. I did not make them. I don't have the what did I do? Oops. I don't have the talent to make them. It's just something that I wouldn't even dare to try to make because I'm honestly really intimidated by making lots of like big stuff like this. Um, Not big stuff. I mean like small stuff like this, but it just seems very intimidating and I don't feel like I can make stuff look as good as this. So that's why I use the workshop, and I feel that there's no problem in using the workshop if you give creative what's it called? If you give the creative, I forgot what the word is. If you give the creative mm, you see, this is what happens a lot when I'm filming the videos. A lot of the time, I completely blank out and completely forget a word. And then I have to restart and I have to start the recording all over again. So, yeah, sorry if I will just cut and stop talking like that because I honestly just forget the words. Um, but this is what happens a lot during the actual videos. That's why it takes a lot longer than it should to make videos. Okay, but never mind. I forgot the word. I'm gonna just move on. I did originally put like lots of animal signs up here, and I removed them because I was planning on making my own custom sign. I just never got to it. I never got the chance to do it. I am planning on still doing it. I just need to find the time. I honestly just need to stop being lazy and just find the time to do it. So yeah, this place isn't really decorated nicely. I would like to make a little sunroof. Like all of these are supposed to be sunroofs, but they're not really usable. So I'd like to make them usable, and just to make them look nicer. If you carry on walking through here, then you can see that I added plaster on all of the like on all of the ground. I still need to fix this area up a little bit. I'm gonna add lots of plants over here, but I just didn't get the time to do it. And once I start like working on another section of the zoo, once I start working on a section over here or over here, then I'll get more time, and then I'll just have a lot more, like I'll just want to do it a lot more because I'm already working over here. So I'll be like, okay, let's work over here. um okay, let's carry on with the tour. If you carry on, if you walk through here, you can see the little gift shop that I made, which is honestly pretty ugly. I don't really like how it looks. If I could, I would fix it. I honestly tried to fix it with the new what's it called, with the new uh gift shop pieces that we got with the new DLC. But I heard lots of things that the gift shop pieces were really lagging and were just making you lose your zoos. So I didn't want to risk this zoo by building it. And honestly, I started, wait, let me mute my phone, sorry for that. I started to make a little like gift shop area, but then luckily I stopped in time because it just didn't manage, it didn't work out. Luckily I stopped in time, and then I just never carried on. But if I would if I wouldn't have stopped, then probably the zoo would be lost. So thank God for that. Let's carry on moving. You There was an access over here to paths, but I'm pretty sure I deleted them. Yeah, as you can see, there are no paths in here. Because as I said, I tried to put the working gift shops in here, but I never did actually at the end. Let's unpause the game and start the actual tour of the actual zoo. Um, okay, so this is a section that I really do like, even though I feel like it's lacking a bit of the realism that I have right now. I still really like this section of the zoo, as I said. If you Oh, they're stuck. Okay. Can't I move them? Oh, okay, never mind. I was sure they were stuck. Okay. Let's start over here. This is the first ever habitat that I built in this zoo. It is for the red deer and the European fowl deer. I really do love this habitat, even though it's a little bit small and it just lacks the realism that I know how to build right now. But that's perfectly okay. You can see the beautiful red deer. I'm pretty sure this is a red deer, European fallow deer, and the beautiful red deers in here. They have a couple of babies, I think, but I'm not too sure. Oh, offspring due year 41 and out year 38. The game is like delayed by 5. I don't really know how to call it. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I really do love this habitat. It's a really, really cool habitat. There is this backstage area which isn't connected to anything except for this like staff areas. And yeah, okay, let's carry on with the tour. The second habitat I ever built was the raccoon habitat. again, I really do love the usage of these little like raccoon sculptures, and over here there are deer sculptures. I feel like I really need to go back and add some of these sculptures and just decorate a little bit around that section that I built really recently. Um, but yeah, okay. This is the raccoon habitat. Let me fix the lighting. I really... Oh, why are they boxed? Unbox all animals. Okay, back to the tour. Um, as you can see, there are lots and lots of raccoons here, even a little bit too much if I'm not mistaken. There are social. There are lots of raccoons in here. Outsider, 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 hungry. I usually don't really look at the animal welfare because I'm in sandbox mode and I just don't feel like I honestly don't really feel like decorating it and just making, not decorating it, sorry, what am I saying? I don't feel like looking at their needs and stuff. I don't know, that's pretty cruel of me to say, but I just enjoy building in this game. And in my franchise zoo, in that zoo, I do worry about like if they're happy and stuff. But in this zoo, I don't really care about it as long as the habitat looks good and it looks realistic. So I just really do love this habitat. I really do love this like this habitat. I don't know how to explain it, with the little waterfall. These all look so incredible. Thank you so much. I really do love reading all of the comments, especially when I get comments in like the like under, not especially, but also when I get comments under my videos. It just really warms my heart and really just makes me so happy whenever I read all of your comments. So thank you all so much for that. As you can see, the little raccoons really do enjoy this water area. They swim in here quite often. This build was inspired by a build that I saw on the Lady Designer. She was doing a zoo tour for a very cool zoo, and I just got really inspired by that zoo. And so powered by mixed habit. Thank you so much. It I really do love it when people get inspired by my builds. It's the first time that somebody's really told me that they got inspired, so thank you so much for telling me this. I honestly really just don't know what to say except thank you. And it just really makes me happy that people get inspired by my build. My mixed habitat for the Ibex. That's actually one of my least favorite habitats I ever build. I went back and redid it. So I actually didn't tell you guys, or I did tell you. I don't really remember, but I went back and redid that habitat. Anyways, let's go back to this habitat. You can see there are lots of raccoons, and I did get inspired by the video of the Lady Designer. She did a zoo tour for one of a very awesome and amazing zoo, and I just got inspired by one of those like zoos. So I definitely do recommend, if you do want to see how I built this, like this whole entire habitat, you can definitely go down below, or not down below, what am I saying? I'm so used to making videos, so I always say you can go down below or click the link on the screen. But if you want to see this video, you can definitely go to my channel and search for the video. It will be in my channel, so you're more than welcome to go and search for it. Yeah, okay, let's move on to the prong-tailed antelope. I'm pretty sure that that's what this one is called. I also really do like this habitat. This was like the first habitat that really got a lot of views, quite a lot of views compared to my other videos, which even now I'm still not a giant YouTuber. Obviously, by no means I'm a giant YouTuber. I'm still a small YouTuber that just posts small videos. But I grew a lot in the small time that I've been on YouTube. I've not only grown, I've also become a lot better at building, in my opinion. Oh, I see someone wrote a comment. Yeah, I know. I really do try to take my own spin on things, but sometimes it's just so hard to see an amazing video by Caesar Creates and not want to create something very similar to that. Thank you so much for your for your beautiful comment. It really does mean so much to me. Thank you so much. If you could see my face and you can see that every time that I read one of the comments, I always get so happy and it always makes me smile. So thank you. Um, I the last couple of episodes, or not couple, the last quite a lot of episodes, I've actually been really trying to take my own spin on stuff. That's why, like, I'm gonna just jump over quickly. This habitat, I feel like I really built something that was completely inspired by my brain. Also this habitat. So enough about that. Sorry, I just wanted to explain. Okay, never mind. You'll see those habitats in a couple of minutes. Okay, so this is the prong-tailed antelope habitat. I really do like this habitat, even though, as I said, I feel like still missing the it's still missing the realism that, oh, oops, why am I going backwards? It's still missing the realism that I have known and I have gotten a lot better at building. It's missing that realism that I know how to build right now. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes my words get all mixed up and just like mixed up. So hopefully you're gonna understand. Hello, Dutch travel dude. You built this incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this beautiful comment. Um, Arkia. I hopefully I pronounced that correctly. You have so much potential, bro. Don't put yourself in a box. And oh my god, this is so far away from my face. And I'm not only talking about the habitats, also the design of the channel and everything. Yeah, I know. I oh, you can see the bear over here. I know, I really do. I need to create a little bit of my own style. I really do know this, and I feel like that this comment just really did inspire me, and I'll really try to create a little bit more of my own style, especially because, like, yeah, you know, my logo is very similar to Caesar Creates and everything like that. I feel like I did take a lot of inspiration from him when I started my my journey. And thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much, the habitat. Thank you so much. And yeah, I did take a lot of inspiration from Caesar Creates when I started my channel, and I feel like now I need to start growing as a YouTuber and just starting to create my own stuff. So I really will try to from now on to be a little bit more creative with my stuff. And you're totally right. I do totally agree with what you're saying. And yeah, thank you. Really thank you for shouting it out and for telling me about it. I really do love it and really do appreciate it when people tell me their real criticism that they really think, without like, I don't know, without like obviously being very respectful and being very nice, which everybody on the YouTube community is. I really do love it when people do tell me stuff. Okay, wait, more comments. Yeah, I know. I've seen the lady designers, or I don't know, she posted it, I think, on her Discord channel. I did see that she said to not use um the gift shop stuff, and obviously I'm not using it. So the reason why we shouldn't use it until the Christmas holidays are over is because the if I'm not mistaken, the um frontier Frontier's team is on Christmas break. So that's the reason why we shouldn't use it, because they can't fix the bugs until, if they're on Christmas break, they can't fix the bugs, obviously. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really do need to focus a little bit more on being me and not being other people. Thank you. Really, really thank you for telling me about that. Yeah, a lot of people have been having this problem. Thank you. Yeah, I was also just about to use the gift shop, and then I didn't, because lots and lots of people were. I saw on Reddit, I'm pretty sure, that somebody said not to use it. And I also got a message from Frontier on my Instagram post, which was really surprising, saying that I won a competition of something. And so I messaged them, I sent them an email, and um they still haven't replied because they're on Christmas break. So yeah, I guess I'll have to wait and see what they have to reply. Everybody does need a holiday. Seriously, everybody needs a holiday. I've just gone back to school from holiday, from Hanukkah holiday here. So we don't celebrate Christmas. We don't have Christmas here in Israel. But we just like came back from Hanukkah holiday. So yeah, okay. Let's go back to the. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what I've won. It's really it's really it's really weird. They just sent me a message on Instagram telling me that I've won a competition, and to email them about the prize. So I emailed them, even though if the prize is one of the DLCs, then I really don't need another DLC. I have all of the DLCs. So if it is another DLC, I'm thinking of doing a DLC giveaway when I hit 400 subscribers, which is honestly pretty soon. If I'm not mistaken, I need to check. I'm at 361 subscribers, so I'm only 40 subscribers away. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, if it's a DLC or if it's something else. I mean, I really don't know. Okay, so let's go back to the. I'm just going to take a little sip of water, so just 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, this bear habitat, I really, really do like how this moat turned out. It's super realistic, and it's just an idea. I don't think I've seen somebody else do something like this. I honestly built this a pretty long time ago, so I don't remember if I got inspired from somewhere or not. I have to remember, but I don't really remember right now. So, so yeah, this habitat is just really, again, I don't think I was inspired by anything when building this. I just had an idea and I had to create it. Okay, okay, okay. Let me show you inside of the habitat. I'm really proud of this one, and I feel like this was the first habitat that hit 400 views in my channel, I'm pretty sure. So I really do love this video. It's a really important one for me. I love how the bears sleep, which it's a little bit creepy that they're sleeping with their eyes open, but we're going to ignore that for now. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty nice habitat. Let me just show you around a little bit. Um, Let me fix the lighting a bit. Okay. And let's go and see this like underwater viewing area. This area still needs a little bit of like spicing up and making it look pretty. I've made a habitat sign to put over here from Canva, but I haven't had the time to do it or the patience. So I will do it sometime. I just need like one afternoon that I'm like going to sit through all of the video, like going to sit through and just put a series or a book in, or a, what's it called, audiobook in the background, and just fix everything in this habitat. Like you can see, there is a little, oh, oops, what am I doing? There is a little leaf that is poking through over here, which we can push over right now if you don't mind. Sorry about that. I saw somebody wrote a comment. Okay, I'm gonna start with the barriers. As you can see, all of my barriers that I use are all null barriers, except for these barriers, which are glass. But all of the barriers I use are null barriers. I don't really... how to hide the habitat gate. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that correctly. I don't know. I just hide it in places like this where you can't really see it. Like in here, it's really hidden, and if you look at it from back here, it's really ugly. But if you don't look at it from there, then it's not ugly. And I don't know, I just find spaces to hide it. Like in this habitat, I had a great idea to hide it in one of the walls. So I built this little shed, which is purely for the aesthetic of it. And if you look at it from back here, it's, sorry for just zooming around, it's not finished and it looks ugly. But at least you can't see the habitat gate because it's hide over here, because it's hidden, not it's hide. Yeah, that's really how I hide the habitat gates. Especially like that's really what I do. Or if I build a what's it called, a like shelter area, then I will hide it in one of the walls. Or I can also just make it, let me try to think where and what I put it. I feel like in all of these habitats I hid it in the wall like here. And like this. And I feel like about the planning of the zoo, I also struggled with it a lot. Oh, can you hear my dog? That's my dog barking in the background. Sorry if you can hear her. Um, she's just happy about something, I guess. But about the stages to start a zoo, I don't know. I just, before I start the zoo, I decide on what climate it is, and I usually do that with the Zoopedia. If I decide that it's going to be a taiga or a tundra like zoo, then I will go into the taiga and tundra filters and just check what animals she's actually not a puppy, she's quite a big dog. She's a white, I'm not too sure what breed she is, but I also have a little puppy. I might post on my Instagram pictures of them, just if you guys are interested, you can go follow me over there so you can see them. um but anyways, back to the planning of the zoo. I usually go into the Zoopedia, pick like a couple of filters and just see what animals there are in those type of continents. That's the first thing that I picked. So let's say for this zoo, I was thinking of like starting a colder climate zoo. So I did taiga and tundra, and I just saw all of the animal options that I could build for in this zoo. Um, What's that? Okay, I'm just 1 second stopping and I wanted to check what that noise was. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I guess it's just my neighbors or my dad talking downstairs. I don't know how you can hear it all the way up to here. Um, I don't know how you can hear it all the way up to here, but I guess you can. So as soon as you decided the roster of the zoo, like if it's a tiger or tundra, a colder climate, maybe a tropical zoo, maybe a desert zoo, then I usually go into Google or Zoo Chat and look for ideas for an entrance for the zoo. That's usually what I do at the beginning. Once I build the entrance, then I just feel like I go with the flow. I just start a path. I don't recommend to start a symmetric path. Symmetric? What is symmetric? I forgot the word. I don't really recommend to start with like paths that are in a perfect grid. Because then the zoo just looks boring and ugly. I just started by putting a random path, and then I looked in the Zoopedia. I looked for an interesting animal to start the zoo off with, and then I started building a habitat for it. Um, yeah, that's my steps. I don't know. Let me try to think if there's maybe anything else that I do or that I did. Um, I don't know. Just maybe I don't know. Just maybe all that I said, to start by building an entrance, and just like I really don't know. I feel like everything that I said is like the tips that I would recommend. And I feel like the beginning of the zoo is definitely the hardest part. Like in Aloe Dunes, I always like in Aloe Dunes, the first episode of Aloe Dunes where I built for the lemurs, it was just very hard for me to build that entrance. And I was honestly just like really not disappointed, but I was just really, I don't know what the word is. I just really didn't want to start building in that zoo. So I just started and I saw where it led me, and at the beginning I didn't like where it led me, so I stopped and I deleted it, and then I went back and carried on. But yeah, enough blabbering about that. Yeah, me too. I also really do like franchise mode. I feel like when I started playing off with Planet Zoo, I never had a sandbox zoo. My first ever sandbox zoo was this one, um, which is like really weird because usually people do enjoy, not weird, but usually people do enjoy the building aspect of Planet Zoo, and I just really enjoyed like keeping the animals instead of building for them. But now I really do enjoy Sandbox Zoo, a sandbox even more than franchise. But I guess it's just a personal decision. Let's carry on with the what's it called? Mm-mm-mm. Let's carry on with the tour. Sorry, I completely forgot that word. Let me quickly change the lighting. This is a beaver habitat, as you can see. Let me go to this place where you can view the beavers from. I'm really happy and I really do like how this habitat looks. I I really do like how this shelter looks. I don't remember where I was inspired from, but I do remember that it was something that I was inspired from somewhere. I honestly don't really remember. If you would like to see the video, you can go click on my channel. It's the beaver habitat. You'll see it. It's probably one of the first videos. Um, But yeah, okay, so I don't know, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let me just show you around a little bit. There is this little beaver enrich oh, not heat maps. There is this little beaver enrichment item that, as you can see, the little beaver is going in right now to take a little dip in. What is he doing? He's making mud balls. I really do love the animations in this. Now he's working on the dam. As you can see, I also did make this dam look a lot nicer by adding more rocks, not rocks, more logs over here just to make it look a lot more like a dam. But I feel like it just turned out really, really nicely. Um, about the maps, I do know that there are mods that you can download to make the maps look a lot more interesting, like to make coastal maps and to have city maps. I'm pretty sure that there are mods that you can like make the map look a lot more interesting. I'm pretty sure, don't mark my word, but I think that there is something like that. Of course you can. Of course you can. You can both send me stuff on Instagram or on what's it called? Or on I forgot what the name of that app is. Discord. I'm also active on Discord, so you can also send me messages or screenshots of your zoos on Discord. I'm more than happy to look at them. I'm more than happy to see whatever you built and got inspired by me. I'm really more than happy to. So my Instagram is Kiwi Plays. It is also in the description of my channel. Um, yeah, you're more than welcome to go ahead and follow me over there, and I'll also be more than happy to see what you got inspired from and just like chat a little bit. So yeah, I really do love this backstage area. I this was the first habitat I think in the whole zoo with a really detailed backstage area. The raccoon habitat also did have a backstage area, but not as detailed as this. This one I really do like how it looks. Oh my god, it's raining. That's really weird. I didn't think it would start raining, but I guess it is. You can see that the beavers really do like this little swimming areas. I imagine that they would have to have a little indoor pool for the cold winters. I saw somebody sent me a friend request on Discord. I'll definitely accept it as soon as the live is over. I'll go ahead and look at that. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain in the background. I honestly didn't really expect it to start raining, but there's nothing we can do. The beavers really do love this backstage area, and I also really do love how it looks with all of the tiles and just this like swimming pool in general just looks really nice. Um, yeah, okay. I don't really know what else to say. It's just a really lovely habitat, and I feel like this water area could use a little bit of work, like just to sink in the rocks and to just make it look nicer. I built this whole habitat. I built this whole underwater area with my old laptop, not laptop, computer. So it was just a bit laggy, so that's why everything doesn't look amazing. It was a little bit laggy, and I just didn't really feel like building amazing stuff. So let's carry on. Where should I carry on? Should I carry on straight, or should I turn left? Is this left? Yeah, or should I turn left? Let me know in the comments. I am gonna wait a couple of seconds just to see what you comment. I accepted your friend request right now. What what do you want me to, where do you want me to go? I'll probably have to wait a little bit more. Lift. Okay, I'll go lift. Um, if you go lift in the zoo, the first habitat that you will see is this black bear habitat. Um, yeah, this black bear habitat is just a really nice one that I really do like. It's a pretty small little habitat, but I just try to fit it in this like little in area. Or actually, I don't really remember. No, this was the first habitat. I didn't have any of these habitats all around. Um, so um Okay, so I really do like how this build is looking. I feel like it really isn't realistic. If this was in real life, a black bear could definitely jump from here all the way over the habitat. But I don't really build for realism, I build for aesthetics. So it doesn't really matter. But if this was in real life, these people would be in really big danger. Um, but I really do like this habitat, even though the black bears um, like traversable area is seriously not great at all. Um, I still do really like this habitat, even though the traversable area is horrible. Okay, but let's look at this backstage area. I tried to detail it and to make it look very good, but honestly, I don't know. I just was feeling a little bit lazy and didn't really feel like all of these all of these things um are from the workshop. I Yeah, from the workshops. So if you would like to also use these, I leave them in all of my descriptions to my videos. Um a I leave a link to all of the workshop items that I use, so you can go check it out over there. Um, Let me move on from this habitat. Also, this would be very unsafe for the guests. The bears could definitely climb on this like net. So that's another thing that's really unsafe for the guests. Oops, I'm not supposed to be over here. If you see, all of these guest paths are connected over here. They are connected from the um, cougar habitat and the peccary habitat and the bear habitat, and they're all connected also to the no, they're not connected to the Wolverine habitat, but that would be cool if it was. um as you can see, this is the peccary habitat. This habitat I'm also really happy of, especially this little water area. I got a couple of comments on how the water was staying in here. It's because there's a piece of glass that's right in here, and I just covered it up a with a rock. So yeah, that's how the water is in here and not all the way over here. And I really do like how it looks. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is the peccaries. I also really do like this habitat. Um, there are lots of peccaries. Oh my god, he's so tiny. How old are they? 0.1. Let's move him to a place where he isn't like buried in dirt. Why is it such a big box for such a small animal? Oh my god, he's so cute. I love this peery so much. He's so cute. If you would like me to name any animal in the zoo after you, definitely let me know what you would like me to name them in the comments, and I will make sure to name them right now. So now is the perfect time to do it if you would like me to, because I'm already like walking around the zoo, so I definitely could. And if you just have a name pop up in your mind, definitely let me know what it is. So um I don't know if I'll build something live. I feel like once I'll finish the tour, then I don't think I'll build something live today. I might go around the zoo and just fix up some stuff, but I don't think I'm going to build anything today. But maybe tomorrow, or um I don't know. I still don't know what my next habitat, what my next build is going to be. I'm thinking of something for the token, or for the what's it called? What was the last animal for from the Eurasia pack called? Um the Wisent. I was thinking of or building something for the token or for the Wisent. I'm also planning on building for the sloth bear, but I don't think I'm going to do it in this zoo. I don't know. I'll still need to think about it. Yeah, this is the Kruger habitat. I'm really happy with how this Kruger habitat is looking. Oh, I never knew that they were tiny Krugers. They're so cute. Oh my god. They're so tiny. I love how they purr. I definitely am going to build for the Arctic wolves. And if you would like to see a nice episode for I know I'm gonna build for the Arctic wolves in this zoo. I just don't know exactly where. But I first want to finish with the Eurasia animal pack, and then I'll move on to the Arctic wolves. Um and if you want to see a habitat that somebody built for the Arctic wolves, I definitely recommend to go watch Grunter's Gaming. He built a amazing habitat for the Arctic wolves. So if you're looking for a habitat to watch about the Arctic wolves, I definitely recommend to go watch his episode. Um, yeah, I really do love this habitat. Um, I think this is the first habitat that I have built that reached 1000 views within the first couple of days. Mm, I don't know about the. I don't know. Do they even have mixed enrichment Timberwolf? The Timberwolves don't have enrichment. I might do like two habitats that are not connected but are very close together. Like, are connected but they have like a habit, like a um what's it called? Like they have mesh in between them. It would be cool. I mean, I don't know. I might think about it because mm, actually, you know what? I might do it. um, I, 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 I don't know. I'll have to think about it, especially because I first want to finish with the Eurasia Animal Pack animals before I move on to other animals. Um, I feel like the aviaries aren't as hard as most people would think they are. They're actually, I don't think they're easy, but once you made like one side of the aviary, then all you have to do is copy and paste like this. As soon as you've made one side of the aviary like this, you just copy it to the other side, and then all you do is you select it all, you do Control X, and you make sure angle snap is on, and you just do rotate it all around. like so. If you would like, I could definitely make a blueprint for the aviaries, and you guys could download it if you would like to. I don't have to, but if you would like, I'm definitely up to doing it. I'm also up to making a blueprint for this whole aviary, or only the aviary frame, whatever you guys would like. I am up to it, and I would do it gladly. So yeah, let's all move on. Okay, let's move on. This is a habitat that I am really, 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 really proud of. This is the, what's it called? Not goats, the alpine ibex. I am so... Okay, I will, as soon as I'm done with the what's it called, with the tour, I'll make a blueprint for the aviaries. This is one of the habitats that I am super, super, super happy, and I just love it so, so, so much. It's honestly one of my favorite habitats in the zoo. Um, yeah, it is one of my favorite habitats in the zoo. It was really hard to make. It took me quite a lot of time, but it was definitely worth it. I feel like this is one of my favorites in the zoo, and I got inspired by a zoo in real life. And oh, I'm just walking into all the trees today. Um, I got inspired by a zoo in real life and just decided to make something very similar and make something, yeah, similar. Honestly, obviously, in real life, the goats could jump from here to here. Um, but again, I don't really worry about that. I mostly worry about, um, like the aesthetics of it, if it looks good. If it looks good, then that means I succeeded my job. It doesn't have to like be functional, or it has to be at least functional so the animals can walk around, because if they can't walk around, then I can't take screenshots, and it isn't really like good for the video. But if they can walk around, that is great. Okay, I'm just 1 second. I need to put my phone on the charger, so just wait 1 second. Okay, I put my phone on the charger. But overall, I just really, really do love how this habitat is looking. It's one of my favorites in the zoo. I love this like enrichment item. This is actually an enrichment item. And I just put it in here and it looks really great. I also love like all of these, and this is like just, I don't know, like a medieval or a like house from the olden ages, the Stone Age, really. Um, let's look. You can hear the baby goats. Oh, he's so cute. Look how tiny. Um, Again, what do you mean by the top tier habitat? Again, this is another little backstage area that I didn't really feel like really working really hard on. Oh, you can hear the rain, it started again. I didn't really feel like working really hard on creating a detailed habitat, so I didn't, and that's perfectly fine in my opinion. Wow, the rain is really hard right now. I am just, wait 1 second. Um, I am just checking 1 second on the analytics. Okay, okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Ah. Oh, I understand now. Okay. I feel so stupid for not understanding that before. Thank you for explaining it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really do like this habitat as well. I spent a lot of time working on it, so I'm really grateful that I like it, because if I wouldn't like it, it would be a waste of good hours. But it was good hours well spent. So I am going to carry on the tour over here, and then I'm gonna go back from here. So, um, so this is the Wolverine habitat. It's a giant habitat for two tiny Wolverines. It's honestly giant. It's a lot bigger than I expected. It's 3,000 square meters, which is a lot of space for two tiny Wolverines that barely can use any of the space. If you look over here, they can only use this part. This back area isn't even usable. Yeah, I know. I wanted to add the sloth bears in here, but then I had another great idea for a sloth bear habitat. So I don't know what else I can add in here, because maybe I can take out the wolverines and add in another bear instead. Let's check maybe, because I still haven't built for the Himalayan brown bear, if I'm not mistaken. Himalayan brown bear. Yeah, I haven't built for this bear yet. Let's maybe get two bears. Which one? This one about with the this one with the what's it called? Alpine Ibex habitat. You can't really mix any other animals in here with the Alpine Ibex, because they don't have any interspecies enrichment. So let's check. I thought maybe adding the Dole sheep, but then I decided that I prefer the Alpine Ibex. So I definitely still will add the Dole sheep. But for now I'm sticking with the Alpine Ibex in this habitat. They don't have any interspecies enrichment. Yeah, okay. But I don't know. I don't think I can add any other animals in here. Even though, yeah, I do agree with you that it is a little bit plain and it does look like a bear habitat. I don't think that I can add another. He's using the enrichment item. I don't think I can add another animal in here for now, at least. So let's go back to the Wolverine habitat. Yeah, but also this habitat looks very plain for only two Wolverines. Um, but I still really do love how it looks. They're just really super cute and super cool animals. Yeah, but if I do add any other animals in here, they will be able to escape because of the water. The only like maybe another animal that I could maybe add would be um the I don't know, the Japanese macaque, but I don't want to add the macaques in here. I feel like I want to build a special habitat for them in a separate section of the zoo. Moose? No. There aren't really any other animals that won't be able to escape. Maybe the wild boar. Yeah, it really does look like. Yeah, it really does look like a Siberian tiger habitat if I'm thinking about it. but if they're, I'm pretty sure they could escape from here, the Siberian tigers. So I don't know, but I know that I already placed the animals in here. I don't really want to change any of the animals right now because I want to build a separate habitat for the Siberian tigers, even though this habitat isn't the most suitable for the Wolverines. I still feel like I need to stick to the plan that I made. So I'm not going to change it, but for now at least. Maybe in the future I will change it, but for now at least I'm not planning on changing it. I really do like this habitat. I still haven't decorated this indoor area. If you look over here, you can see the guests sitting over here, sitting and like watching. They have a great view of the wild boar habitat and a great view of, not such a great view, but from here they have a great view of the Wolverine habitat, and if you look over here they have a even better view of the Wolverine habitat. Imagine sitting at a restaurant and having this amazing view of a Wolverine, just being able to eat your food and look down and see two Wolverines playing. I just really love this idea. This is an idea that I got from a another YouTuber. I'm not too sure who though. Um, they built this this savanna habitat, and I just got really inspired by it. So I decided to this savanna habitat with something similar to this. So that's where I got my inspiration from. As you can see, this area still isn't decorated. I will be going back and decorating this area, but for now it isn't decorated yet. Also this area, but let's go and look at this viewing area. This area, these two paths are going to be connected like so. But for now they're not connected until I decide to build something over here. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on to the wild boar habitat. Yeah, I really do love this habitat. I am going to leave for 1 second because I need to um yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Zoof. Let me check 1 second before I go to the toilet on my phone over here. Oh my god. Did you hear that? Zoof. No, or maybe don't remember. No, I wasn't inspired by Zoof. I was inspired by another creator. Um but yeah, it's really cool that and that also Zoof made something similar to this. I'm going to the toilet really quickly. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I do know about Limpopo Zoo. I watched that series, but I never knew that he also did something similar to to this, to what I made. Or I mean, I probably made it after him, so I made something similar to what he did. Um, but nonetheless, it's really cool to see to know that other creators make something similar. I really do love this habitat. I feel like it's a really, really beautiful habitat. It's one of my favorites in the zoo. Um, and it's just I love that it's so plain. I love that it's so like just plain, more or less. I just love this habitat so much. And I also really do love the wild boars. They're super cute animals. When I was young, it was my like they were one of my favorite animals along with pigs. When I was small, one of my favorite animals were pigs, and I wanted pigs as pets, like the little pink pigs. So I really wanted a pig as a pet. Um, but I just really do love this habitat. I love how it's turned out. I don't remember where I was inspired from, but I'm pretty sure I was inspired from somewhere. We're gonna see. I'm pretty sure it's a girl. Yeah, we're gonna see her roll in the mud along with the little baby. Oh my god, he's so tiny and so cute. I love the babies in Planet Zoo. They're just super adorable. Again, this backstage area is not decorated and is doesn't look really great. Um, just because I didn't really feel like just because I didn't really feel like decorating it. But yeah, if you can, oh my god, how much noise. If you can see, I also built this little area just as a gap filler in between these two oh my god, a goat escaped. Oh my god. What are you doing here? That was a close call. How did you escape even? I don't know how he even escaped. Maybe it's from here? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe it was a lag. Maybe it was just a bug. I don't know. Okay. But this little, like, not habitat, this little gate thing is just a space filler. And as you can see, there's nothing actually in here. It's just filling the space in between this habitat and this habitat. I really, really, really do love this habitat. This was the last habitat that I built for. It's for the Sega Antelope, and I'm just really happy about this habitat. I really do love how it turned out and how it looks. The Sega Antelope are really tiny, and I never knew that they were so small in real life. But yeah, I guess I know now. I guess I know, thanks to Planet Zoo. But this is just the last habitat. I really do like how this shelter came out, especially with these leaves and just everything. This backstage area just looks really, really, really amazing. I just moved my headphones off of my head for just a second. But yeah, I also really do love how this indoor habitat is looking, and I did decorate it. I'm just really happy with how it turned out. Obviously, I did not make any of these items. They're all from the workshop, and yeah, and I'll leave a link to the workshop in the description, or not in the description, but it's in all of my videos descriptions. As you can see, there is also this like habitat gate. If you asked me how hello if somebody asked me how I hide the habitat gates, this is another way how I hide the habitat gates. So it's starting to rain again. I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of the zoo. Um, you came in the perfect time. Not really, sorry. That was a little bit of sarcasm. I just finished the zoo right now. ALB3R Albert. I'm guessing it's Albert. Um, but yeah, I literally just right now finished the zoo tour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a workshop, just a workshop, what's it called, a workshop blueprint for this item. Here's artwork. Hello. I am going to make a workshop, what's it called? A workshop item out of this blueprint. What am I saying? I'm going to make a blueprint out of this item because somebody asked me for it, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Name your blueprint. What should I name it? Let's name it mammal aviary. Wait, let me take off caps lock. Mammal aviary. Sorry if I'm writing pretty slow. What else? Item description. I don't know what to call it. An aviary form. Cougars and lions. I'm just giving examples. Let's do habitats and yeah, create blueprint. I will put it on the workshop as soon as the live is finished. Let me just write to myself so I don't forget to do so. I'm gonna write on my phone so I don't forget to do so. Upload. Okay, so I wrote to myself to do so. I am going to do so as soon as the live is finished, and I don't really know what to do right now. I think I might start to, I don't know, what should I build? Maybe I can start to do a little bit of just some gameplay, just fixing some stuff. What's wrong with them? Oh, nothing. I thought they were stuck. I don't know. Let's check what else we can do. I really don't know what we can do. Let's fix up some stuff over here. So not this. Let's delete all of those. And yeah, I don't really know what to do. I feel like I feel like I'm done with the live. I don't know if you guys have any ideas or any like stuff that you would like me to do right now or to explain right now. Be sure to comment them. And other than that, I feel like I am done with the live, so I'm gonna stop the game right now. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Let me pause it. And yeah, as you can see, the live chat here is really faded. I am going to fix that so you can see the live chat in really faded. Yeah, but other than that, let's open up the live chat once again so I can see the live chat. I think I am done for the live for tonight. I might go live again tomorrow if you guys would like me to. I'm definitely open to the idea. Yeah. So whatever you guys would like, I'm gonna leave the live open for just a little bit more, just to see if you would write anything in the what's it called, in the comments, because everything is delayed by a couple of seconds. So when I talk right now, you're only gonna hear it in a couple of seconds. So let's wait for a little bit longer. Okay, so without further ado, thank you so much for watching today's live. It was really, really fun talking to all of you guys. It was really fun just being in the live. So, um, yeah, I think I'm done for the live for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to catch you tomorrow if I do another live, or another day if I do another live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.